I think one of the questions that many people ask is whether there's some intrinsic value to the natural world. I think here is an area where Christian theology has some very helpful things to say. So let me just begin to tease these out. One of them is that Christianity gives us this framework, this way of seeing nature, which means we think of it as God's creation. And of course, that has many implications. For example, we can see something of God in the natural world because he made it. But much more importantly, there's this fundamental affirmation that this is not our world, it is God's. If anything, it's been entrusted to us, but it has an intrinsic value because it is created and beloved by God. And because we love God, we love what God loves, and therefore we have to respect the created order. It's not there in an instrumental capacity. We just use it for our own advantages. We have to value it and trust it and then hand it on to those who come after us. So if you like, the Christian faith gives us the basis for an environmental ethic, for respecting nature, for not exploiting it, for realizing we have to live in it, but at the same time we have to live within limits rather than simply exploiting it. That I think is a very important point to make. But there's another point, which is this. What will the new creation look like? Now, part of the answer to that is we're not absolutely sure, but one stream of thought, which is there right throughout the Christian Bible, is that the creation will be recreated. In other words, there'll be some continuity between what we know and what will be. And this led some writers, for example, John Wesley, to talk about the question as whether there'll be animals in heaven. In other words, is the New Jerusalem the recreation of nature? And we don't really know. But the key point is there is some connection between this order and the order that is to come. It's not going to be absolutely destroyed. It will be perfected. It will be restored. And that means I think we respect the created order partly because of what it's going to become in the future. So theology for me gives us this framework which screams at us. This is not ours. We can't just do it as we please. We've got to respect it. We've got to hand it on to those who will come after us. And that's something that really needs to be said in today's intellectual environment.